Night Radio with Ashley Storrie on BBC Radio Scotland.
Listen on BBC Sounds.
I'm Ashley Storrie. You're listening to BBC Radio Scotland, and the boys are back in town, baby.
We've been waiting for a long time. Yes, we've been waiting for a long, long time. We've been waiting for a long time. But we ain't gonna wait no more. We're getting ready to rock and roll. We're gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Well, there's a reason everybody should be shaking in the house tonight. And you should grab your favorite lady and promise her you'll do it right. Tell Fat Jack to jump back and give you a shot of some booze, so you can party to some stomp down, but bump and rock and roll, rhythm and blues. 'Cause the boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. Oh yeah. I know that everybody, when they hear the music, will be doing it on the floor. Jump up and down and turn around and tell the band to play some more. So tonight we can dance and romance and do anything we feel like doing. Don't look surprised, 'cause you know what I like, and tonight we ought to do it. 'Cause the boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. Oh yeah. Well, there's a reason everybody should be shaking in the house tonight. And you should grab your favorite lady and promise her you'll do it right. Tell Fat Jack to jump back and give you a shot of some booze, so you can party to some stomp down, but bump and rock and roll, rhythm and blues. 'Cause the boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The boys are back in town. And when the boys are back, there ain't no fooling around. Yeah.
And you're listening to Ashley Storrie on BBC Radio Scotland, live from Pacific Quay, joined as always by sidekick Silent Paul. Hello, Silent Paul. How are you this week?
I'm alright. It's been a while.
It's been 2 months.
It's been a long time.
It has been 2 months, though, haven't it?
Yeah, and I will be honest, listeners, we have forgotten how to do everything.
Everything. We couldn't sign
Passwords
in.
have been forgotten or run out. What are all these buttons? There's maybe, how many buttons you would say here?
7 million.
Yeah, I can't remember what any of them do.
Paul doesn't know what the buttons do. We are scared and we're flying without wings, much like Westlife. But we're glad that you're back and that I'm back. And we've got loads of messages from people already. But let's talk about what we're talking about tonight, because we're talking about reunions, we're talking about catch-ups, we're talking about seeing somebody you haven't seen in years, or maybe 2 months, and the awkwardness that comes with that. Paul, I asked the girls on BBC Introducing, have you ever been to a high school reunion?
No, and I would never go.
Why?
Never. I've no interest. See, when I meet people who I knew maybe 20, 25 years ago, it's weird because we've nothing in common anymore,
Yeah.
or nothing to talk about, or like hands in your pocket. All right, yeah, I know what you're up to. I would say the only thing that changes that, and this is why it's great, if you ever need something that you just need to immediately pull something to talk about off the top of your head, have a child, because you just talk about them, and if they've had kids, it is just we've all had the same experiences, so you just talk about that. You know that you're just talking for the sake of talking.
Yeah.
They know it, you know it, but it just gives you something to cut through that awkwardness, and then you can go, anyway, it was great to see you, bye.
Now, where you fall flat is when you're a childless spinster and then you start comparing your dog to their children. They don't like that. They do not enjoy that, even though my dog watches Bluey, your child watches Bluey, pretty much the exact same
It's the
thing.
exact same thing.
Except your child will grow up to one day be an adult who can look after herself.
Now-
my dog will need to be pushed about in a pram until she dies.
I like, in terms of catching up, you've made a real effort in the wardrobe department today.
Yes, I
With a
have.
fantastic Barry from EastEnders t-shirt. It's wonderful.
Thank you so much. I bought it especially for you. I wanted to look nice for you.
So what's happened since we've been gone? If anybody listening in, if you're a long time listener, of course, Ashley was away filming a big television programme for 8 weeks, essentially.
Yeah. If you were trying to drive through Glasgow and there was a road closed and it wasn't because of a bike race, it was because of me.
Yeah. Send your angry text to 80295. But what else has been happening in your life? I know you've been very, very busy, but anything new going on? What have we missed?
Like-
Joe Fagan died.
Oh, Taylor Swift got a new boyfriend. I bought his jersey off the internet.
I think she's maybe had 3 in the time.
That she has, in the time I've been away, she has had 3 boyfriends, and it's all been very exciting for me. What else? Oh, Gambon, Michael Gambon.
Michael
passed away.
Gambon, that's now 2 of the Dumbledores. Jude Law must be terrified.
Who else? Something else. One of our other our Hollywood swinger, Ducky, Ilya Kuryakin. He was a soap dodger. David McCallum
Oh, he passed away as well from
Yep.
NCIS.
from NCIS, and he famously did like music.
yeah,
was
he
on.
had that tune that sampled.
Dun-dun-dun-dun. He was worked on that. So yeah, we lost another. That was sad. Oh, now we've just done an in memoriam. That wasn't really a catch up, but essentially that's all that happens now when you catch up with people.
Neighbours come back.
You get to but you get to a certain age and you meet people, and all you can do is be like, "So who's died that we know?" And
Oh,
that's
we are getting to that age now.
and that's exact. But that's just what we've done, Paul. You've went. What happened in the 2 months you've been away, and then we just listed famous people that had died in that 2 months. That was our catch up. Get in touch via text 80295. We want to know about your catch ups. What have you been doing the past 2 months? Also, let us know if you've been to a school reunion. Was it awful? Was it great?
Yeah, I hope one thing that hasn't died is the number of people listening to the show.
Oh, okay, that was a bit desperate and thirsty, but whatever.
Right
Look
now,
at
I'll
you.
take what I can get.
Beg friending the listeners.
Absolutely. Get in
Simping for the
touch.
listeners. Get in
Don't
touch via
leave us
text.
hanging.
80295. We also have a WhatsApp. WhatsApp. 08085 9295. Oh.
No, 08085 9295.
Oh.
Oh.
We want to hear from you. We've got a message. Glad you're back. Thank you so much, friend. There's no name,
Or
but
you can email as well.
what's the
Ashley
email?
Story Show at bbc.co.uk.
Jim in Netherley's got in touch and says, Ashley and Paul, a massive welcome back. Highlight of the summer was a brilliant week in Menorca and with Jacqueline. First time there and absolutely loved it. James did Oslo and Cyprus with the Terran Army and is off to Spain next month. I heard from lots of people that Oslo is stunning. Like, all my friends who went to Norway said that Oslo was one of the most beautiful places in the world, and now I want to visit it desperately.
Also, Scotland are amazing now. When did that happen?
Because you know I don't know football unless they're interesting characters. Is the man who plays for Liverpool, does he play for Scotland?
Yes.
He's my favourite character.
Andy Robertson, she's talking about, listeners.
I love him. I love his madcap energy, and I'd like to capture it. You know, I love that video where he's like, whoa, look at that body. Is that a boxer's body? That's somebody. Whoa. You're my favourite, Andrew. You're my favourite. But I think we're doing well because of him. But yes, we want to hear from you. Get in touch with us, 80295. And if you're a new listener, I do encourage you to stay tuned because I'm qualified to satisfy you.